This is the genetics test. Number 1. Which of the following objects could be used to model the structure of a DNA molecule? In other words, what does a DNA molecule look like? Snowflake, a branching tree, a 3D cube, ladder. Number 2. A plant that has red flowers is crossed with a plant that has white flowers. All of the offspring produced pink flowers. In this plant, the gene for red flowers is dominant. Neither gene for flower color is dominant because they are co-dominant. The gene for white flowers is dominant. A new gene for pink flowers probably formed in a mutation. Number 3. What is the name given to a specific region of DNA that codes for a particular heredity trait? Chromatid, centromere, centriole, gene. Number 4. Genes are located in which part of the cell? The nucleus, the cytoplasm, the cell membrane, the ribosomes. Number 5. When Gregor Mendel crossed pea plants that produced yellow seeds with pea plants that produced green seeds, he observed plants that produced only yellow seeds among the offspring. Which term describes the trait for producing yellow seeds? In other words, he crossed yellow seeds with green seeds, and the offspring were yellow. What term describes the trait for producing yellow seeds? Dominant, recessive, codominant, regenerative. Number 6. What is the relationship between DNA and proteins? The code found in a protein determines a DNA molecule sequence. Proteins are made up of hundreds to millions of DNA molecules. DNA is made up of protein molecules. DNA contains the codes for proteins. Number 7. If two parents show a dominant trait, all of their offspring will show the dominant trait. Some of their offspring will show the recessive trait. Some of their offspring might show the recessive trait. None of their offspring will show the recessive trait. Number 8. A single chromosome is composed of or made up of one gene, one pair of genes, 23 pairs of genes, or many, many genes. Number 9. In a cell, gene mutations affect blank. The production of nucleic acids, the production of lipids, the production of carbohydrates, the production of proteins. Number 10. The passing of traits from parents to their offspring is called cloning, probability, segregation, heredity. Number 11. What is genetics? The study of animals, the study of heredity, the study of cloning, the study of human reproduction. Number 12. What is the reason that the trait of red hair tends to run in families? Hair color is a genetic characteristic. Hair color is a physical characteristic. Hair color is an environmental characteristic. Or hair color occurs by chance. Number 13. Characteristics such as eye color that are passed from one generation to the next are known as what? Alleles, chromosomes, traits, gametes. Number 14. What shape in the pedigree below represents a male? Square, circle, both, neither. Number 15. What shape in the pedigree below represents a female? Square, circle, both, neither. Number 16. How many generations are shown in the pedigree below? 1, 2, 3, 5. Number 17. How many people are affected by the trait being documented in the pedigree below? 1, 2, 5, 6. Number 18. An organism that has two identical alleles for a trait is called what? Homozygous, heterozygous, hybrid, none of the above. Number 19. An organism that has one dominant allele and one recessive allele for a trait is called what? Homozygous, heterozygous, purebred, none of the above. Number 20. 1. Genes that are masked by dominant genes are called what kind of genes? Recessive genes, dominant, codominant, receptive. Number 22. True or false? All mutations are harmful. True or false? 23. Which gender does the following genotype represent? XX. Is it male, female, both, or neither? 24. Which gender does the following genotype represent? XY. Male, female, both, neither. And finally, the last question, using scientific vocabulary, in other words, just use vocab, explain why sex-linked traits like hemophilia and colorblindness are more common in males. Be sure to use vocabulary words in your explanation.